Have you seen this new package at all?
Oh, yeah.
Have you?
Oh, in stores.
Yeah.
In the stores.
Oh, yeah, see? We changed it, you know, and of course it has my adorable picture on it.
Okay.
So that helps. We've been in business, I opened the bakery in 1984, but up in Rogers Park, which is the northern part of Chicago. I was up there for 10 years and had this, you know, itsy bitsy little bakery. We took down the wall there too because I couldn't stand all the walls, and because when you walked through the door, there you were. You were right there in the bakery. So on Saturdays, we did the end of the work table with all of our wonderful things that we were selling that day, and our baguettes and everything, and I'd always make a bowl of sauteed onions in olive oil, and then I would crack off the pieces of the baguette for my gentlemen callers. I had so many gentlemen callers, madam, you cannot imagine. Salud, para pesetas y amor libre. A votre santé. You know, if you look around, you can see what all we've got going on here. I mean, in comparison to what it was even 2 years ago, or last year for that matter. When I stopped to think that I used to get in, I'd order a 25-pound bag of grain, and I just got in 2 tons. There's a slight difference, and it's amazing to me. I cannot believe that this is what's happening. This is all grain here. We've reached a very nice plateau as far as our business is concerned, and it's really good and rolling along. We have very prestigious accounts and everything. And you know, we've added things like our lunch counter and our cafe and boxes and containers, and so it's gone from here to here. So now I have to start worrying. And we're still trying to do everything by hand and to do it all beautifully. Now she's making pie shells for the quiche, you know, for the quiche, for the pies, the this, the that. They're making crackers, and they just made breads, and you know, it's just, it goes on and on and on and on. And every time somebody calls, it becomes more complicated because they think, oh, press that button, we'll call Nicole. These cute guys here, these 4 are brothers here. Each one has an area that they are really fabulous in. The boy in the blue shirt, he's the fastest packer in the world. And his older brother there is Jaime, we call him Chino. He's on the oven. Then Simi does all of the wafers, the biscottis, the tea cakes, the muffins. He actually said to me the other day, you get somebody else because I've had it up to here. Of course, then we all laugh because we know he's not going to leave me, otherwise I'll kill myself. How's that for a big oven? I mean, that holds 40 pans, and that's not even big in comparison to big bakeries. We're still considered a very small bakery, but it's what we all turn out that's amazing. Good grief, Gwendolyn. It's not the greatest way in the world to get rich. If you were a bakery that was going woo, 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 with dozens and hundreds of dozens of rolls coming out of the oven, that's how you make money. But it's totally uninteresting as far as I'm concerned. I could never do that. I could never do that. I take a great deal of pride in the fact that I've created this for you. I did. I did this just for you. We just took on an account, Trader Joe's. Hello. So that's been like, oh my Lord, child. This room was totally filled with these cases of crackers before. Totally filled. It was absolutely monumental, but when it was through, the boys were like, whoa, can you believe we actually did this? But then they said, that's it, no more. But you can't do that, you know. That was an 18-wheeler. We had the whole East Coast. 10 days later, they reordered the same thing. You've got to have vision if you're going to do a business. You know, have to have vision. So here we go. Si, senor.
You still having fun?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't do it if I wasn't having fun. And everybody wants me to retire. Why don't you sell? I said, why don't I sell? Because then what would I do? What would I do? Y la sopa? Oh no. It's proving to myself that I'm capable of doing this. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've always felt that I've been successful in most of them, but I'd like to really go over the top financially just one time before I throw my legs up in the air and fall over. You know what I mean? I think because that's a proof in society that you are successful.
What kind of soup is it?
It is a chicken vegetable with all fresh vegetables, carrots, tomatoes. You know, if you're creative, you can't stand still. Then you die. Absolutely, then you die. And I'm not ready for that yet either. I still have dreams. Absolutely still have dreams. Chicago's a wonderful city. Wonderful city. We've both come to the conclusion that if you don't have some money behind you, you're just going to plod and struggle forever, and that's what we've had to do.
People would come in and talk to Nicole and say, well, I could invest something into you, but almost immediately they wanted the return. They wanted to be the head of the company and tell her what she was supposed to do. And that's not the way it was with Nicole.
That's why we have no partners. All right, go have fun today.
Thanks so much.
So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
We'll be back.
Thank you so much. I hope so. This is a relatively slow day for me today as far as running and doing. Ordinarily, I mean, it's like a zoo for me. It's totally like a zoo. I think sometimes that I'm in a hazardous business